So today I am finally transplanting my sugar snap peas that I started indoors on the 15th of March. Today is Easter weekend and it's beautiful outside. The birds are so happy about the weather, just like I am. And these peas need to be put in a container. I think that maybe I have way too many starters for just one container, so I might have to start a second one somewhere. And I have plenty of bamboo sticks that I use to make like a simple TP trellis where the sugar snap peas are going to be hopefully guiding themselves. And it's nice and solid, so I put one here in the middle just to kind of hold everything else together. And I use one of those metal twisty things that you can find anywhere in your garden store. So I am going to transplant this. I added already some fertilizer, just some regular fertilizer that I have for tomatoes and vegetables and herbs. I figured that something is better than nothing. And I am just going to transplant these guys in here, and they had been outside for a week or so, in and out, sort of hardening them off. The next week is supposed to be beautiful as far as low temperatures go. So I hope that these guys take.
Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act. It's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me.
Okay, it's time to plant my onions, and these are the ones that I started from seed. You can see all of those videos for that in my playlist. I also found these at Menards. I'm going to give them a try because I've never done this. The only times that I've done onions were last year from seed, but this time I'm going to try these ones and we'll see how they do. I gotta be honest, I'm not really sure if these onions that I started from seed are going to make it through. Last year they were amazing looking at this time. This year they look like they're struggling a little bit. I blame the soil because they had a little bit of white fungus going on at the beginning. I don't know. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to keep these in one spot, and then I have 3 different types of varieties here. If they make it through, I'm just going to make sure to keep the tags where I plant them. I'm not going to divide them one by one. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to plant them like in little bunches together. 3 to 5 bunches. That's what I did last year, and it worked really well. And as I needed them throughout the season before they were good size to harvest, I just pick a couple here and there, basically thinning them out, and I will use them as little as that. So let's start. And in some areas I am actually going to go really close to each other, but as I mentioned, what I did last year is that I had smaller bunches together, and as I needed them before they were ready to be harvested, I would just thin them out and pick up from here and there, and then that way I will be giving them space. And that worked. I will have these smaller green onion types for grilling, and that worked out really well for me. It may not for you, so if you're just trying to grow big onions to harvest all at once, then definitely give them enough space. And for the instructions, I am not supposed to bury them super deep, just enough to see the tip of it. Okay, so now the ones that I started from seed. So I'm going to start with the yellow sweet Spanish. So basically going to be right here. And like I mentioned, I'm going to see if I can show you a close-up. I just realized my camera was not working for the first time, so take two. What I mentioned is that I am going to scoop them out together, and the roots are all going to be very busy, you guys. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to keep them in bunches like this. So I have about 3 onions here. Look at the roots. I don't know if you can see these roots. So I have one bunch there. Okay. And then I'll have another bunch here. Oh, it's windy. And I have another bunch here of like 5. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to plant them together. And if you are not sure what I'm talking about, just go ahead and search here on YouTube for Charles Downing. He basically has this technique of planting things together, root vegetables mostly, and as he needs them, he thins them out, and it's awesome. I'm doing the same thing for beets. There we go. That's basically how I am going to do the rest of the area here. So that is it for this video, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Have a happy Easter weekend, and until the next video.